How many of you have actually heard about the helicopter? Can you raise your hand? So, I mean, why even the helicopter is special? You know, I mean, this is the first time we actually fly outside of Earth on another planet. You know, I mean, it's basically a Wright brother moment. I mean, since 1903, the Wright brother flew on Earth. That was the first airplane. I was happy to be, lucky, I could say, you know, to be part of the team. I mean, plus took a lot of things with my effort. I mean, the mission itself, I mean, the big deal is like, you know, when I first got to work on the project, it was like, hey, we're going to design a helicopter to fly on Mars. So I was like, are you guys serious? I mean, how are you going to fly? There's no air. I was like, no, there is 1% air. I mean, comparing to Earth. So we can take what we learned, we design something super lightweight. About 2 pounds, you know, it's like a, a helicopter this big, you gotta make it 2 pounds. It's the weight of your laptop. So, and I was like, okay. I mean, they asked me literally, I was like, designing the motor controller. I was like, hey, can you design this 5 grams? I was like, are you serious? It's impossible, you know. So here we are, you know, working the mission impossible, making impossible possible. I don't know if you really care about the technology and the tech, but I mean, I'll talk a little bit about myself. So, I'm originally from Gaza. You know, I grew up in Gaza. I finished my high school in Gaza. And so, I mean, as a kid, I actually born in Germany. So a lot of times, if you actually Google from Gaza to Mars, you can probably get a lot of the story. But so I born in Germany. So when I went to Gaza, I was a kid. Like about 6 years old. I just going to first grade, walking on dirt roads, and I was like, I don't know, why the roads are like this, I mean, until my first class, my first day in my elementary school, that's where I literally got a complete cultural shock, people born here, and we got stuck in Gaza. My dad couldn't leave for political reasons, I wanted to get there. And we could not leave. So as a German child, I'm stuck now living in Gaza, and I'm going to refugee school. I ended up going to one of our refugee schools. And literally my first week in school, I remember all the kids start running into this house. And I was like, what's going on? Is it like a wild animal or something? I look, everybody's snuck in. I'm just curious guy, I always like to dig into things, figuring things out. So everybody got in the house, and I'm like, the door got open, and I was like looking outside to see what's going on, and then there was an Israeli military jeep passing by, and I was like, it's not supposed to protect you? I mean, isn't this what's the army for? Anyway, but kind of made me realize that a lot of time we couldn't even be born lucky to have everything we do, and we take everything granted. But then end up in a different situation and had to, prove myself through it and go to actually coming to the United States, working hard, and actually, deliver pizza for a living, and face discrimination, and it's like, I had an incident one time. I was delivering pizza to the dorms, University of Kentucky, and some kids stole my pizza sign, and it was right after 9/11, and. To me, it's I was like, hey, why you guys do something with my pizza sign? And it's like, hey, Arab, go home. So, I mean, but, I don't let these negative things affect me. I mean, I choose, sometimes I say to people, I choose to be in denial. I look at the positive things. I don't really care. People ask me this question all the time, do you face discrimination? I get a lot of TV interviews after the helicopters. Like, hey, have you ever faced discrimination? I was like, not really. Everybody's an engineer, they're all foreigners anyway, so the project leader is from Vietnam, and the chief engineer is from Taiwan. So it's like, most people are international. So I mean, my point is you gotta really keep a positive feet in anything. You have to really believe that you can do it. You have to have the passion of what you're working on. That's what's gonna make you succeed. That's what's gonna make you make what's impossible possible. But out of all of this, I wanted to say something really, important, One of the most important things I learned from actually studying space and studying is there life on Mars, when are we moving to Mars, is actually the appreciation of Earth appreciation of our planet. I mean, literally all of my motives that I started, like mainly actually you can follow this, is actually working in renewable energy. From renewable energy, I ended up working in electric airplane that got into electric helicopter to go to Mars. But we really need to appreciate our planet. You know, I mean, God gave us this planet. I mean, it's an amazing place. There's nothing like it. I mean, you know, people ask, who can we live on Mars? And I was like, you want to move to Death Valley? It's a little bit better. You know, so, but with that said, you know, I want to thank the CIOGC for the award, and Talab Ahmed for nominating me for it and making it possible to come over here. And thank all of you, and you know, have a good day.